Ladies and gentlemen, thank you once again for tuning in to another episode of the Generational Wrestling Podcast. As always, is yours truly, the 28-year-old piece of gold, the franchise, aka the showstopper, better known as the GOW's resident tribal chief. And with me, as always, I got the host of tonight's AEW Dynamite Grand Slam review show. He's the flyest in the room, Mr. 1, 2, 3. Pin that ass down, K Breezy, aka Tuco Kimber on the building. Broski was good.
Toasting to the people, man. A little crown apple, man. What's good with
Yes,
the people?
sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Man, not much, man. Watching this show, man. That. My God, man. Sting didn't look bad. Sting didn't look bad, my guy. Sting did not look bad at all.
Sting didn't look bad at all, boy. Sting didn't look. You know what's crazy? So hopping on Twitter. Oh my God, Ruby Soho killing it. Hopping on Twitter, bro. Sean Rossap, Denise Salcedo, excuse me. Thunder Rosa, Jay Cargill, Tony Khan, everybody's saying it's one thing to watch this on TV, but to hear this crowd in person, I guess apparently, man, they are going bananas. They've never seen anything like it. You talk about a Road Warrior pop. I think this might be the biggest thing since, I don't know, man, the crowd going nuts according to the people live and direct.
Yeah, it is. And this is also a testament, man, the fact that the women got a championship match, the main event, this big show.
Yeah, and you know what? We wouldn't have said that a year ago. We wouldn't have said this a year ago with AEW. You know, a year ago, this is a completely different conversation.
Oh man, hell yeah. Hell, I wouldn't even been sure who the hell you could have put in the main event for them two. Ooh, man, that was a stiff super kick. Ooh, I don't know if I'm ahead of you or at the same time.
You got Ruby, you got Britt Baker, you got Thunder Rosa, you got so many people, man. Oh my God, you got so many people. You got Sheeta back, you know. You got, hey, you know what? You got Jay Cargill, you got Red Velvet, you got Jamie Hayter.
Man, you got so much. Man. You got so much talent, dude. You got
Chris Statlander came back, Anna Jay is back, Tay Conti.
Boop.
Yes, sir.
Gotta get the
boop. Gotta get the boop. Leo said they need to add mics to the crowd so we can hear it at home. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. You know, Tony Khan, you know, AEW still doing what they do. But hey, don't forget though, we got them running it back at Arthur Ashe Stadium Friday, Rampage. So I'm excited for that too. But man, guys, tell me, man, in the comments, what did you guys think of the show so far tonight? I mean, this is a pay-per-view quality to say the least. So I'm excited to hear what you guys thinking about the show. Right now, we're in the main event. We got about 10 minutes left of TV time between Britt Baker, Ruby Soho for the AEW Women's World Championship. CM Punk, he came out. CM Punk made it real clear that, you know, Friday he gonna whoop some ass. So I'm ready to see that. He said, you know, they should have killed him, but they didn't kill him. So that means we're gonna have a pissed off CM Punk, and I'm ready. Joe says Too Cold getting his drink. You know, Too Cold got to get his drink.
Gotta get my drink, man. Gotta get my drink.
Something told me, man. I feel ashamed of myself, man, because I should have stopped at the liquor store because I had planned on either getting some Blue Moon or IPA. You know, I ain't know which one I wanted to do. And then it started raining, and you know, I ain't like to be out there in the rain, so I just came home. But now I wish I would have got me some alcoholic beverages because now I'm a little beside myself. This show was great, but it'd be perfect if I had a little alcohol in my system.
Well, don't feel too bad because this is just a little bit something left that we had from the anniversary. So, you know, I figure I'd sip on a little bit since we're gonna sit here, we gonna, you know, talk the talk and watch the watch of the show. And yeah, man, while we on a little picture in picture, man, we're gonna talk a little bit, man. We already talked about Omega Bryanson, Brian Danielson.
Big Ben, what's happening, baby?
A little bit earlier. What's up, Benjamin, man? Yeah, so you know, we already talked about that in the pre-long show that we did as we watched that first match.
Bro, that pre-show was longer than some of our fucking review shows.
Man, look, as I said, that was the longest pre-show we ever did, man. Had the longest ever. But yo, man, so CM Punk comes out, man, and basically, man, just lets it be known, man, he's back, man. This is what he's back for. This is the reason why. And this Friday, yo, he's gonna put Hobbs to sleep. Flat out, man. He's gonna put that boy to sleep, man. Franchise, my guy, man.
Yeah.
CM Punk, man. What did you think, man? Because they should
Hey,
have
bro.
did. They should have picked him up like you said and threw him right back to the table.
I mean, I like this. I like this CM Punk because it's giving me the CM Punk that I remember when he left WWE, but at the same time, he's not being that bitter old CM Punk either. Like, he let it be known. Hey, look, I'm here. I've
Right,
matured. I still
right,
feel how I feel about the shit, and I'm gonna use that to
right,
my advantage. I'm gonna use that to fuel me, but I'm not gonna no longer let that be, the detriment to me. Because for the first time, I got wrestling back. This is mine's. And bro, to hear CM Punk say this is mine's and I got it back because, hey, look, man, we thought we lost him forever. We
right,
thought we
right.
lost him forever. Those was a long 7 years. And CM Punk, man, he definitely laid it out there. And he said how he felt when all that went down with WWE. And when he went to UFC, there was absolutely no doubt in my mind we were not going to ever see CM Punk back, despite the rumors. So to hear him say out his mouth, first he said, you know what, I did it for you guys, but I did it for me too. And now to hear him say, this is mine. I got it back and ain't nobody gonna take it from me. Yo, sign me up. And then that boy Powerhouse Hobbs is already a problem. This ain't gonna do nothing but put a stamp in his passport and send his ass to the moon. Because win, lose, or draw, he getting that rub. So it's all good in the hood, my guy.
Man, for sure, man. And that's we are back as we got both ladies laid out in the ring, man. Not a bad match. Ruby's second match, her third match, really, if you want to count the battle royale. Back, she's already going up against Britt. I'm gonna be honest, I expect a retain here from Britt Baker. I like Ruby, but I don't expect her.
Did she still got a broken wrist?
I expect a retain.
Is her wrist still broke?
Lightweight, I'm guessing. I mean, she's been
Hey,
wrestling
first
with it,
of
so I
all,
can't see it healing too much. She punching with it. I mean, maybe it is, and she look like she just got it taped up. It don't look like she got a cast on it.
Britt Baker with the middle finger of doom.
Right. Yeah, we gonna talk about some middle fingers of doom. MJF and Brian Jr. real quick, man. I didn't really expect too much from this. Nice showing for Pillman. I didn't expect him to do too much. MJF, of course, was the asshole that he was. He picked up the victory, man. What did you think of this match?
It wasn't a super long match. It went exactly how I thought it was gonna go. Brian Pillman, he got in the ring with MJF. He got the rub, but it's clear as day what they doing with MJF. Man, they gonna push his ass and keep pushing him as he should be. But I felt like this match is the one match on the card that kind of served its purpose. It was kind of a match to kind of cool the people off. You already had so much hot action going on before the match, and then of course to finish out the night, you got hot action going on. So this match was kind of like a little cool off match, let the people get the wins about them.
Right. Most definitely, especially as a singles guy, he's definitely got to get more time under his belt. He's been doing the tag team thing for a lot more. So I feel like he's got to get the feel for being that singles guy and doing more on his own.
Yeah.
Oh man! So Britt Baker got the glove on. She's trying to take advantage, but Ruby reversing it, trying to get the Boston Crab in. I don't know. She's trying to get the catapult.
Hey, bro, we got to get Jamie Hayter on the podcast. I mean, I'm just saying.
You said Jamie Hager. Hey man, Hayter. Jamie Hayter.
Got to get Jamie Hayter on the podcast. Uh-oh. Britt Baker, got her. All right, man. Talk to me. Who y'all got winning this thing? Yo, Leo, who you got? Joe, who you got going? Benjamin, who you got going? You know what I'm saying? Talk to the franchise in Too Cold, man. Tell us what's going on.
That's right. What's going down?
What's going on? Hey, Jamie.
Yeah, not bad. Britt definitely taking a lot of punishment.
I ain't gonna lie, man. Britt Baker, look, she got that look in her eye.
Of course she do.
Is she going for a Pittsburgh sunrise?
She is.
Leo says Joe wins. Joe says Britt wins. And Leo
you says say Britt. Britt said Joe wins.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that's how excited this match got me.
Yeah, she's definitely picked up some Adam Cole moves.
Oh yeah, for sure. Foshowski. Joe says, "Well, Adam Cole always wins," and that's on Baby.
That is on Bebe because Bebe out there doing her thing.
Yes, sir. Hold on, wait, what's going on here? Oh my god. Okay, okay, okay.
He might be a little farther than me.
Oh my bad, my bad, my bad. You gonna see it. You can't miss it. You gonna know exactly what happened.
Damn. Really? Uh-oh.
Did you see it?
No, hold on, they're building up to it. I don't know how I'm a few minutes behind you. Should be this far behind you.
I know, man. That's the Illuminati, bro.
Uh-oh. 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 Oh, right on the
I
back of
told
the
you. I
Ooh.
told you. I told you.
And she kicked out. Wow. She kicked out. That's all. That's cool.
Leo says, "Who was I suggested to interview next?" That you said you just emailed, and that was Sefa Fatu.
You said who?
No, Leo was like, Leo had asked, hey, gave me a suggestion on somebody to interview, and I told him I already sent it out. So I just repeated the name. It was Sefa Fatu, one of the kin of the Usos.
Ah. Mm.
Uh-oh. Rebel, get your ass out the ring. All right. Here's shenanigans.
Okay.
Here's shenanigans.
Mm.
Yep.
1, 2. Oh no.
You about to see some shenanigans.
Oh no. More shenanigans.
You about to see some shenanigans. Yeah, buddy. Man, this show was fire.
Okay.
2 hours of straight fire.
Okay.
Hey, y'all, man, tell us what y'all think of the show.
Okay. Okay. There it is.
Joe, Leo, Benjamin, what y'all think of the show, man? Hop in, tap
Going
in with
in.
the
She
GOW.
going in. She got it. She got it. She got it. Ah, yeah. Go ahead, tap out, mom. Yeah, go ahead, tap out. Yep. Tap out.
What's crazy? I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Rebel is a great side piece for Britt Baker. I like Rebel and Britt Baker as a team together.
Oh yeah, she's always been that great side piece, that cheerleader. Oh no, this is actually what I expected. I expected this. These are shenanigans, but I expected these shenanigans because I expected the thing.
I'm surprised Tony Schiavone ain't waddle his ass down to the ring, man, to give her a hug to Adam Cole music.
Nah, he ain't trying to get super kick. He might get super kick Friday when Adam Cole goes up.
Joe says, "What franchise said Rebel is your side piece?" No, franchise ain't say that. I said she makes a good side piece for Britt Baker. I guess side piece ain't the correct terminology. She makes a great sidekick, a great wing woman, if you will.
Side piece, all right. She's a side piece. Her and Hater, both two fine side pieces.
Side pieces, side dishes, extra biscuits.
Man, with the extra biscuits. All right, man. Extra so show's over.
Yeah,
show's over. All right. Not bad. Great show. Good show. I said I wanted an AEW type show. I got that. I got wrestling. There was a few things, but we're gonna continue to talk on, man. So we already talked that MJF and Brian Pillman. We already talked that CM Punk, man. So we're gonna move on, man. We get Jake Hager and Chris Jericho in the back. Of course, man, they talking shit to the fat face dipshit. and and basically let them know, man, yo, y'all ain't got nothing coming.
Daniel said this is the perfect show.
Right. And so it pretty man, damn near. It was damn near. But of course they put over their match that they're going to have with Scorpio Sky and Ethan Page on Rampage. uh, man, what did you think of it, man? What is your excitement for this tag team match?
we talking about who we talking about?
Talking about Jericho and Hager, man, their promo.
Oh, you talking about for Friday, yeah, bro. Hey, first of all, I'm a fan of fucking Chris Jericho, okay? And then you got Hager, who we barely see in AEW wrestling anyway. I'm ready to see it. I'm ready to see this. I'm ready to see them go up against them fat-faced dipshits. In the words of Jake Hager, Chris Jericho. So I'm excited. And Chris Jericho, man, he has a way of putting over anybody. I mean, come on, man. He put over fucking Orange Cassidy in the Mimosa Mayhem match. I mean, this guy, what can he do?
Man, man,
yeah, exactly.
I
Mimosa Mayhem match, and it went over.
He definitely did, and he put Cassidy over, and that was good. Next up, man. So of course, man, we got the next match. Malakai Black versus Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes coming looking like a reject Homelander.
Hey, you noticed that too? Looking like
one of the yeah. I definitely noticed that.
Hey, so who was Brandy supposed to be?
Brandy. Obviously, with them coming out,
yeah,
I think you kind of saw what may happen, what eventually ended up happening. But the botch there was R. Anderson, falling off the side, which he was supposed to get knocked off.
To figure out what the fuck happened to him, because all you heard was the crowd go, "Oh!" But
apparently he came up on the wrong. He came up on the ring, and it was set up for him to, I guess, get knocked off, but because he tried to go around on the pole, but mind you, he's got that issue with his arm, and he couldn't hold on tight. So with that being said,
is that what really happened, or are you trying to Jim Ross it right now?
No, that's what it really happened, man, because he couldn't hold on.
Oh, okay.
He couldn't, man. He slipped off, man. He tried to roll. He tried to come around it, but he got that belly. That arm ain't really working all that great. And then, as he tried to come back around, he slipped and he fell off. That's what happened.
He fell and came back up.
Hell yeah, he fell hard. And then when he got back up, then he got knocked down again. Hey, that's what happened. I ain't got to sugarcoat it. Yeah, R. Anderson fell. He fell. But he said you fell. Right, but it led to the mist, and Black got the victory, which I'm not mad about. The crowd went super crazy for it. They were happy to see him beat Cody. And I'm not gonna lie, man. People were booing Cody. You had people really booing Cody even from when he first came out to all the way to the match, man. Franchise, what did you think, man?
Yeah, it was an odd situation. I want to know, are people finally starting to get tired of Cody? Because you remember when Cody first came into AEW? Fro, first of all, what's up, Fro? I was just about to say, ain't no way in the hell we had this bomb ass AEW and Fro wasn't on. Cody heel turn is coming, and that's exactly what I was about to get to, Fro. What's going on? There is no way you can't tell me that the heel turn isn't coming. Because remember when Cody first came to AEW, he tried to play the heel, but the fans were just so fucking happy to have a new show besides WWE. He kind of was like the baby face by default. So now that's kind of wore off a little bit, I think now you're gonna see a heel Cody. I think you're gonna get a heel Cody.
I didn't consider him heel then. He was more just arrogant and cocky about coming out with this company, doing what they were doing. But I could see a heel turn coming, but I do believe.
Let me ask you this: but do you see Cody turning on? See, I don't know though, because I feel like
hold on. Okay, so I see Cody's heel turn coming, but I also see that people are tired of this version of Cody. It's the same thing, and 9 times out of 10, Cody mostly wins. So to see that Black beat him again, you got the crowd going crazy for it. Now, will he turn heel? Yeah, obviously, but how he goes about it will be, maybe something like this. Him and Arn kind of being at odds. Him losing matches. Maybe that's what it is. He's going to start losing matches. He's been winning all these matches. Maybe he starts losing, and he's, of course, that attitude is going to change. His reality show kind of points him in a it does, but he kind of has to be that way. This is him, being at the forefront of it. He has to be that way, man. He can't lollygag with this and let it, go to the side. It's not the way. It's not what we like about it, because he's just been letting dudes just, do whatever they want, man. He's been having to put some type of structure to it, regardless of it's agreeing with everybody or not. That's still a business, and he still got to run it. What they're doing is making the executives at TNT happy and giving them the extension, and we're getting the show. But hey, if it works, it works. If it don't work, it don't work. And you see, when it don't work, they pull it. When it works, they'll work with it. And right now, his character is no longer working. It's going down. It's not. We're tired. We've seen this, Cody. You come out with this entrance. But the crowd, dude, it's time for something new. Everybody's changed up. You're the only one that has not changed up. Everybody's been a face or a heel or sort of face or something. Cody Rhodes has been the one consistent dude all the way through.
Joe has a very interesting hot take. He says Cody is as polarizing in AEW as Cena is in WWE. And you know what?
Yeah.
To a degree. Yes and no. And the only reason I say I say no to that is because Cody has made no attempts to hide what his position and his role is in the company.
Right.
He's come out, he's come straight out and said, like, yo, we are a company of, wrestlers who happen to be executives. So yeah, you're gonna see us on the show. I mean, the Young Bucks haven't made no secret about it. They've been holding the tag team championship forever. Kenny Omega, the title collector, made no bones about it. I mean, Cody, he's held the TNT championship, but I mean, he hasn't held the big one. And he even said from the jump. But that's what I'm saying. He even said that from the jump. So I mean, with that, I wouldn't say he's as polarized. I think fans are starting to kind of get tired. I think, like you said, his character has a little bit of a staleness to it. It needs a refresh, absolutely. But I wouldn't say that the fans are booing him because they're not into him or they don't like him per se. I just think they want something new. And we know what Cody can be. Like, like Fro said, he is a dick, or at least that's how he comes off. I think that's what the fans want to see. I think the fans are a little tired of seeing this happy-go-lucky Cody. He's like, nah, man, come on, give me asshole Cody, and let's go.
Right, but at the same time, it still turns out to be the same Cody. Even when he comes back and he's coming back for vengeance, it's still the same Cody. He gives you a great speech, then and it's like that's the same thing we've been getting. It's time for the heel Cody. That's
what they call him on the internet.
Everybody's been
Cody
waiting.
Luther King.
You said what?
I said, what they call him on the internet? Cody Luther King. Cody X.
Yeah, man, pretty much, man. But
Minister Cody
he kind of needs to get away from that, man. He kind of needs to go heel. But how you build up to the heel is him no longer, him trying to find a way to get to the AEW championship.
Which, let's be honest. I'm going to say before Cody Rhodes retires from AEW or quits AEW, whatever the hell the case may be, he's going to find a way. He might not win it, but he's going to find a way to be in the picture. I promise.
Oh, yeah, but I'm saying his heel turn will be him being in a position of power and trying to find some way to wiggle around that promise he made, even though he lost. And he says he'll never challenge for the title. He's gonna find some way around it. Okay, and when he does, it'll be an asshole type move, and he'll win, and people will boo him, and he'll be the heel. But best believe we're gonna get a heel Cody, and it's gonna it's gonna be something. We're gonna see where it goes. The question is, how long will the Elite and Omega be heel?
Mm.
Like, will they be faces? Hell, will Omega still be wrestling? Man, but Cody always be giving me autographs on my AEW stuff at the shows. If I get a whole Cody, I won't be able to get be able to do.
He
And
said
look,
Cody go heel.
man,
He ain't getting no more.
hey, you look, man. Hey, man. Maybe off the camera, he'll take a picture or something. But hey, look, it's got to happen. It's got to happen. All right, man. Look, man, we got to move on, man.
Yes,
Miro,
we do.
God's favorite champion.
Yeah.
You know, God heals him. His wife pleases him. Sometimes a little bit too. Uh, this Miro's my dude, man.
In that order. In that order.
Miro's my guy, man. I'm just man. Just first of all, him and Sammy Guevara, I like it. NT
Yeah.
Championship Week, Rochester, New York, awesome. Definitely want to watch it. Well, more likely going to watch it, but definitely want to see this match. Can I see Sammy winning?
Would I like to see him win?
I
Yes.
can't call it. I can't say he is just yet. But nice little promo between them two. You know it's gonna be a match people want to see. Like you said, man, he broke his neck in 2012. God healed him. His woman, freaked him, and hey, the man is good. So,
Hey, all the
franchise,
time.
man. Sammy Guevara, Miro,
Yeah.
it TNT Championship next week, man. What you thinking, man? How you feeling?
Would I like to see my boy, the Spanish God, Mr.
Okay.
Panda Head himself, win?
Right.
Absolutely. Do I think he's going to beat the Redeemer on his current run? Nah, man. The Redeemer too hot right now, man. The Redeemer too hot. We building up to Brian Cage. God damn it. The Redeemer versus the Machine. It is, God versus the AI. Is the Bulgarian Brute versus RoboCop. So as much as as much as I love my boy Sammy, I don't think he's gonna get it right now.
All right, man. So next up, man, we got FTR coming out in their outsider gear.
Yeah,
Going it's Sting and Darby Allin, and I posted this on Facebook, and I'm
yeah,
saying it again. You know what, man? Not bad for a 60-something-year-old man.
not at all.
He still got a little something left in the tank, man. And dude, look, I had no problem with what Sting did, how it was structured. He took most of the match. Sting actually took most of the match, but he didn't look overpowering. He got beat up, and he had his his luck of chances, and he had his his moments where he got beat up down on. He was beat down, but
Mm-hmm.
FTR, man, these guys, I love FTR, man. They
Yeah.
just know how to be a great heel tactical tag team, like a team that just knows how to manipulate the rules and take advantage, and just they can make any non-regular team look great.
Yeah.
And Darby Allin was Darby Allin, quick flipping, doing, being just agile, quick on the move. Yeah, man, this was a good match. Sting did the damn thing, man. I'm not mad at it. He didn't do too much. He picked up the victory. Nice little coffin drop on the outside on Wilder. Yeah, man. Franchise, man. Your thoughts, bro?
Yeah, I mean, no, you absolutely hit it right on the head. This is the most active we've seen Sting since he's come back to AEW. So, like you said, it was cool, man, to see him get some time. Coach put him in the game, and he got out there and he ran the clock a little bit. So it was cool. Like you said, once again, man, this was the thing that you have talked about, especially with a guy like Kurt Angle when he came back, and then Matt Hardy when he came back. We are so used to seeing these guys in their glory days, and then to watch them, still try to live up to that now, or at least for Kurt, it was painful. And when Sting came back, we knew they'd be using them sparingly, but it was like, okay, is he just gonna be like a quick one tag, two tag guy, come in 30 seconds, do woo, and then do a stinger splash, and that's it. But today he actually got some reps in, and I liked it. Like you said, man, he still can go. He was moving, quick for his age. He's still, hitting his moves, hitting his spots. Him and Darby Allin, they look good together. And at first, I mean, I kind of understood from the beginning where they were going when they teamed them, But I'm like, okay, whatever. This ain't gonna last long. And then it did. And then Fro actually had a very interesting point because I thought so too at the time when Sting came out, when Darby Allin and CM Punk had their match. I thought Sting was about to hit Darby Allin ass, you know what I'm saying, with a death drop too and turn on him, because I do feel like eventually that's where we're headed, Sting versus Darby Allin. So if this is their way of getting Sting's feet wet, seeing how well he can go and how long he can go in the ring, hey man, I'm cool with it. But I thought it was a pretty good match.
Fro's right on the money. It will happen, but it will be a heel Darby Allin.
A
heel Darby.
Damn,
He'll be ready to leave. He'll be done with Sting. He'll no longer want Sting at his side. It's got to happen that way, man, because Sting's not going to be around forever. He doesn't need to turn heel. What do I need to heel Sting for? I don't expect him to do too much. Just be honest. I'm not looking for Sting to do no more than what he's been doing.
Right.
I don't need to heel Sting. Darby Allin turns heel. Why not?
When you put it that way, that's true. It's like, damn, man, I like my boy Darby Allin so much, man. You know, it's gonna be weird seeing him as a heel. For me, it's gonna be weird.
It's not. It's gonna be awesome. Because he's gonna be even more reckless. He's gonna do even more dangerous stuff.
True.
He's gonna be even more crazy, and because he's already psychotic. Now he's gonna be a heel. Like, dude, that makes him even more dangerous. Like, that would be. Yeah, he said, "Will we ever see the for AEW?" If he does it for like
that'd be cool. He come out with the yellow trunks.
If he does it as a one-off, I can see it, but not. I don't think we'll get that, man. Obviously he ain't got the body for that. he ain't doing that, man. He don't even wrestle with his shirt off, man. Sting ain't wrestle with he don't even wrestle in the singlet no more. Sting used to wrestle in his little singlet. He don't even do that. He wrestles in a t-shirt now. So I don't think we getting that Sting. But I could see a heel Darby Allin when he's done with Sting, you know, being hanging on to his coattails, riding his wave of success. So people remember who the icon used to be or what he was. That's the
relevancy.
Yeah, that's the story there. And then you do the one-off match, and guess who wins? And guess who retires Sting? Guess who puts the lovable icon out? Guess who? Oh my God, we can't believe you did this to this. Yeah. Oh, legend, and what you despicable, horrible guy? What are you doing? What's wrong with you? The upstart, Darby Allin.
Bro, if Darby Allin retires, oh man. Fro says, I hope I'm half the shape of him when hell, me too, man. When I'm 60, man. I want to be able to do a stinger splash, man. Because
those were stinger sprinkles. Okay, look, he didn't get the lift for real splashing. Okay, I swear on one of them, I really think he didn't really get off the ground. He just kind of leaped up in the air, but his foot was still on the ground and just fell into him. So they really wanted stinger splashes. They were just more like little spritz.
his stinger spritzes.
Like my little dipped his little hand in some water and just started flicking in your eyes. So, but no, man, it was a cool match. But no, man, but it was like I said, it was a nice little cool match. FTR, man, I really love appreciate those guys. All right, man. Moving on, man. We got, of course, the match card for Rampage this Friday, 2 hours from the Arthur Ashe Stadium, man. AEW is giving it to us one more time, man. They got a nice little card for this one, man. So of course, you got Powerhouse Hobbs he's going to get his ass put to sleep by that boy CM Punk. And then, of course, we got the main event match, the lights out match between Moxley and Kingston going up against Archer and Suzuki. My God, dude, that's gonna be okay. If Earl was on the show today, you know what, Earl, this was the show for you to be on. You say you want blood, and Earl, if you hear this or happen to see it, you say you want blood and guts, and you want bruh, you're gonna get it this Friday because it's a lights out match. Which means, and the show comes on at 10 o'clock, and it's 2 hours, which means this is going to be about 11 o'clock 12. This is probably gonna be 12 o'clock after when they have this match, which means it's midnight. They gonna do some crazy shit, and you're gonna get all the. We saw what the last lights out match looked like for the women and the men.
Yeah,
I can only imagine what the 4 of these gonna do. So we got that to look forward to. Of course, we got an 8-man tag. We got the Lucha Bros, Santana Ortiz going up against the Hardy family. You got Penelope Ford going up against Anna Jay. You got Adam Cole, baby, going up against, with the Young Bucks going up against Cage and Jurassic Express. And then, of course, you got the Man of the Year going up against Jericho and Hager. And then, as we said before, Miro going up against Sammy Guevara on Dynamite next Wednesday for that TNT Championship. Man, Friday, can't wait. CM Punk's wrestling, Adam Cole's wrestling, Lucha Bros is wrestling. We're going to get a lights out match. It's going to be crazy. Penelope Ford and Anna Jay is going to wrestle. Jericho and Hager is going to wrestle. So you know we're going to get that 20,000 people singing that Judas, going bananas. I kind of almost want them to not play the music so we can get 20,000 people doing a cappella again. But I don't want them to mess up the beginning because, you know, everyone's time is going to be off until, you know, they feel like they're at the chorus. But other than that, man, we're going to get that franchise, man. Before we talk about this main event, which we actually kind of watched already, thoughts, man, for Friday.
Man, for Friday, my thoughts for Friday. Look, okay. Jeez, too cold, man. There's so much wrestling going on. We got Friday Night SmackDown 2 hours. We got the 2-hour AEW Rampage. What the hell is it? Grand Slam. That's 2 Grand Slams. I mean, Sammy Sosa and Mark McGuire on all their steroids combined couldn't hit this many Grand Slams this quick. I mean, this is absolutely amazing, man. You talk about a match card. If you didn't look, if you were not entertained tonight, like you say, it's coming on at 10 o'clock. That main event gonna probably be about 11:15, 11:30. So you already know
the lights out.
The lights out. So you know, well, yeah.
That's gonna go on probably like 11:45, 11:50. They're gonna try to put that to over. That's gonna be maybe like the last 15, 20 minutes of the show. It's gonna go on closer to the midnight. That's why I say it's gonna go on closer to the midnight hour. If they honestly don't make it a full 2-hour show and decide to add an extra half hour or 20 minutes for this match itself, then they're going to do at least the last 20 to 15 to 20 minutes of the 2 hours. They better do that because it's the main event. So I could see that happening. Frozen, he's skipping Hey, you know what? Don't do that because you know what? Vince is after tonight, you know he's flying down. He's going to SmackDown. He didn't already rewrote the script. He didn't. Matter of fact, he wrote the script. He wrote it, tore it up, wrote it again, tore it up again, wrote it again, wiped his ass with it, flushed it, and then wrote another script. And he still ain't even got there yet.
Vince gonna bring back the Undertaker, and it's gonna be Undertaker versus
Roman Reigns for the Universal Championship 48 hours before he fights Finn Balor. Oh my God.
Oh my, yeah.
But yeah, man, I have a feeling SmackDown is going to be you're going to see the effort on SmackDown. Fox is going to push for the effort. They're like, yo, hey man, I can't wait.
He said carrying across in the match.
On a pole match. Hey, you know what?
Hey, why does carrying across? Never mind,
man. Because everybody's look, there is no hiding it, man. Everybody is saying it. Like, dude, you killed this dude. Even for people who don't even watch NXT all like that to know who he is, they're even saying it. You killed this dude's debut. Like, now all of a sudden he's giving elegant promos in the backstage. He's seeming like he's this. Man, whatever, dude. This is your sex toy, dude. Go,
yeah.
And nobody.
Hey, he gonna be hiding right 2.0.
Oh my God, I got worse news. Okay, and we're gonna finish with the AEW, dude. So I hear they were gonna change Keith Lee's name to Keith
Bearcat Lee. Oh, they did already. They did.
What the?
It's not they're not going. They have. It's over. He's Keith Bearcat Lee.
All right, man. Look.
All right. Hey, you know what? We're gonna end the show. Hey, so somebody hit the end button. Get this shit off of here, Fro. Get your boy. Get your boy, Fro. This motherfucker up here sounded like the Sable entrance. Oh, what is going on? See, it's shit like that. They gotta allow you to cancel.
Hell no, man. Hell no. Oh shit, man. Hey, Crown Apple, man. Look, that
hey, it's all good, man. I'm jealous.
That's what it's gonna come out to, man. It's gonna be a cat roar.
But you know what's crazy? Knowing Vince and how he likes to tamper with entrances and theme songs. You remember, he couldn't get fucking Shinsuke theme song right for the first 2 damn months because every time Shinsuke had a new version of the intro of his theme song. I think he's finally settled on Rick Boogs for now. But we'll see.
That's because they were trying to shorten it. That's why we got to think about Nakamura's entrance is long, man. You know, people sing along to his music. And Vince was trying to cut that down for TV time purposes because you knew after a while Vince wasn't going to give him that long intro respect that he had, you know, when he first got there. You know, that was on, and then he started getting the short version, and you know that's when they had to start changing it up. But yeah, man, this look, this is AEW.
This is AEW. All right, let's talk about the women. Let's talk about my favorite doctor from Pittsburgh.
Ruby Soho, Britt Baker.
Yeah.
AEW Women's Championship main event match, man. Not a bad match. I liked it. Shenanigans were you know well timed as I thought they should be. Got Britt Baker as the heel as she is, but she's still so over. Like,
hold on, wait. You said Britt Baker, but you gotta do the thing.
Well, I'm sorry, Dr. DLD. Man, she is just so over, and this is like the heel is so over. I love this. I love this, man. Vince would be so pissed with this. I don't even know if he would know how to really he wouldn't know how to work with this. Like now he would be, yeah, but now he would be. But honestly, man, I mean, the fact that like she's so over, people like her. She can talk shit about people, and it's like they're gonna cheer and boo her, but mainly cheer. so it's like damn, but even everything she does is heel. That's why I say, man, it's funny that she's a heel, but yet people are cheering everything she does. But yet they're not booing the people she's like when she was fighting Statlander, they weren't booing Statlander. Like they was cheering for her too, but they were still cheering for the shit Britt was doing. Like that's regardless of what you think of Britt Baker, as far as her skill set or whatever, man, the girl's got it. She's got it. She's got it. Not everybody can gravitate the crowd like that for them to react. You got to be doing something right to get a reaction from the people. Either they're going to boo you or they're going to cheer for you. When the people don't do nothing for you, that's when you know you ain't got shit. And with that being said, franchise, your thoughts on the final match before we get out of here.
Well, before I give my final thoughts, I must acknowledge call me Mr. Johnson, DMD. And then Frozen's on. Great job.
Hey, you know that's right.
Yeah, buddy. Bang bang.
Bang.
But no. So seriously though, I was happy, bro. Because we said this from the very jump, from that very first AEW press conference before they even had the show. They made it very clear Britt Baker was going to be the face of that women's division. Now, most of us have never even seen,
and she is.
Yeah. Like, I'm pretty sure most of us have never even seen or heard of Britt Baker until then. And then to see, even when she was a baby face, a white meat baby face, it could barely get over, and, could barely cut a promo. And then, bam, that one night on the Chris Jericho cruise ship, we're like, what the fuck is she talking about? Like, she dogging Tony Schiavone. I didn't even know he worked as a barista at Starbucks until then. And then there's like every promo since has gotten better and better and better. And even in the midst of ankle injuries and broken noses, she's barely on TV.
Still annoying. She was with them damn the little ropes that she was tied up, and she was sending it to Tony. I'm like, man, this is perfect, man. This is a good way to make somebody a heel, an asshole heel. When I call it, that's what a heel needs to be. You got to be an asshole. You got to be and I'm not dogging her, but you got to kind of be a bitch
Yeah,
about shit.
absolutely. You got to be.
You know, you gotta. That's what a heel is, man. You're
But
despicable.
but
Nobody likes you. You
but see,
irritate people.
but I think that's the thing with AEW because the payoff, right? Now, I know me and you say sometimes we feel like certain storylines go a little too long, but you know what? I
This was a
rather
payoff.
have it. I rather have it go out longer than I would like with a good payoff, as opposed to them rushing it. Because the one thing I can say about Britt Baker, man, you said this 1,000 times. I felt like it was 2 or 3 different times where I felt like in that moment she should have been champion. But I'm glad that she didn't become champion then because she's such a great champion now. And now with the crop of women they got coming in, and you know they trading all over the place with not Impact right now, but you had NWA and stuff like that, and especially her feud with Thunder Rosa. That right there let me know, okay, if AEW could get women more time on the main on the main show, and they actually give them more women to work with and get established, dude, Britt Baker can take this division.
Look, Britt Baker as a face wasn't gonna get him. Not with the
Shout out to
attitude.
Owen Hart too in AEW for that.
Oh yeah, for that tournament that I can't wait for them to get into.
Can't wait.
Heart. I cannot wait for that to see what that what the true details of and everything and who's going to be in it. But Britt as a face was not going to get over because one, she was going to have to dumb down herself for all the women in the ring. She was going to. Let's be honest. If Britt had won the championship that first year, her only competition would have been Nyla Rose, and that would have gotten boring real quick because there would have been nothing else. She would have mollywopped all the other women they had because none of them was as good as her. Even if she still wasn't that great yet, but she was better than all of them. So it was the right move to put it on someone else that kind of had a name, even for Rio to be from New Japan, but to kind of be well known. And her and Nyla Rose, they kind of actually had a good match, one or two good matches. But for the most part, man, them waiting for her to establish her heel turn, because like we said about AEW, when something works, they'll rock with it. But when it don't work, they'll pull it back. They saw the face thing wasn't working for her, and they needed a way for her to turn heel. So her being injured and kind of making issues about that, but then he's still talking shit about other people, and then doing like I say, the cruise thing with Tony Schiavone, that set it off. So man, it is better that now she's the champion, because now while they were waiting for her to be established, other people got to make a name for themselves. We got to see a Chris Statlander, somebody else we didn't know come up and actually look pretty good. We got to see Ashita be the women's champion and look good in quite a few of the matches and kind of be that face of the women's division for that time. Nyla Rose, call it what you want to call it, man, but she did her thing too. So you had them building that, and while building that, Britt was doing her thing while being injured, building herself. So when it came time, we got what we got, and here we are now. We stand tonight as she is still your AEW Women's Champion. And with that being said, franchise, my guy, I think we've talked to the people long enough tonight, man.
Hey, hold on. Hey, real quick, hold on. So it's funny. I'm on my Twitter feed, and it's funny that you said this because Sean Rossap, he said exactly what you said. Cody Rhodes is Homelander, not Captain America.
I'm like, I feel like, man, I'm like, that's a rip off Homelander, dude, because that's what he looked like last time. He looked like Homelander going to a dinner party or something. I don't know, man, but yeah, man, this was a good show. Of course, you had a couple of botches, but wrestling is a perfect. Overall, I'm excited for Friday. Definitely can't wait to see what the ratings were for this show. And then can't see Vince's reaction is going to be for Friday when you got to put on a better show than what happened tonight, while still worried about another show coming on as soon as your show go off that already may be better than your show that you already thought you had on, and then you still got to worry about the pay-per-view you got to put on Sunday. Ah, man. And then Raw after that, and then NXT after that. Man, shit.
Yeah, it's a lot going on, man. It's a lot going on. But you know what? Hey, we for the people, by the people. And speaking of a lot going on, tomorrow, 7:30 Eastern Standard Time. I got to say it again. Tomorrow, 7:30 Eastern Standard Time. Impact, former Impact Knockouts champion, former Tag Team champion, Jordan Grace will be stopping by the GOW. So, if you got any questions, DM us, private messages, email us, whatever you got to do, comment. I make sure I write them down. I did it last time. I got the people's questions answered. So, go ahead and do that for us. Friday, too cold. We got Friday Night SmackDown. So we got the pre-show and the review. We also got AEW Rampage. Once again, Grand Slam, pre-show and review. We're going to throw the pre-show all together. SmackDown, AEW, they pre-shows going to go together. We ain't got time for all that. But I'm thinking, but I'm thinking too. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe.
No, sir. Let me stop you right here, right now. First and foremost, I'm already working 12 hours Friday anyway. All right. So I'll just be home in enough time to do the review show and to do the after show for SmackDown. There will be there will be no review show at midnight for Rampage, y'all. We will see y'all Saturday. Shit, hell, actually, you got to work 12 Saturday, don't you?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, so we gonna be very busy. We'll see y'all Saturday. It'll be late, but we'll see y'all Saturday. Not late, but it'll be like probably like around 7 or something like that. But we still gotta get the predictions in for I don't even know what is the match card for Extreme Rules.
Bruh, that's sad that we cover wrestling and we have no.
I mean, I know what one or two matches are, but I don't.
But it ain't our fault though. Blame WWE.
Well, it's AEW's fault because non-WWE is scrambling even more. But we thank you, AEW. We thank you. The competition is making things heat up a little bit, and that's what we want, man. We want Vince to give it. Stop being an arrogant asshole. Even though you have the right to be, stop being an arrogant asshole. Other than that, man, yeah, man. So we got the interview tomorrow. We got Rampage. We got SmackDown.
Yeah.
We're gonna get our predictions in. We'll get them in, and then we got Extreme Rules Sunday.
Man, look, we got the 28-year-old piece of gold, Too Cold, and Thick Mama Pump. Oh man, it's gonna be a good one. And then let's see. Fro says it doesn't matter if they advertise matches; it's going to change. That is absolutely correct. That is absolutely correct.
Right, but we don't always have something. But we got to predict on something, Vince. But we just
gonna make up our own imaginary card. I mean, that's what Vince do anyway.
You know what the sad part is? There's a good chance we probably get maybe 3 out of the matches right because Vince wouldn't put some of that shit together.
All right, man. Well, look, I gotta go. I gotta go in here and steal the rest of my kids' Lunchables because I ain't cooking. So, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, thank you once again for tuning in to another episode. Hey, at least I keep it honest. I ain't gotta lie. I pay the bills too. Shit.
Them ain't your Lunchables. Them are our Lunchables.
Yep, and them Uncrustables. Run me that shit.
Capri Suns. Yeah, you a fool, bro. Oh God, Monique gonna kick your ass.
Always,
she gonna kick your ass, dude.
As always, it's an honor and a privilege, man. Like I said, I gotta go in here and finish being a bad parent. Until tomorrow, we'll see y'all later. Peace.
Everybody go make a little mini pizza.